I know Canada struggled a little bit over the last couple of years.
I think with the game last year, that left a bit of a bitter taste in our mouths.
And the United States has won the gold medal in Montreal.
Each year you want to be able to leave a different legacy.
I want the legacy of this group to be remembered as a team that never gave up.
You always remember the teams that win gold.
Canada, World Junior Champions.
You're representing your country, and you want to do it well, and you want to go win a gold medal. With the team we have now, it's definitely possible.
New York, which tonight will be a suburb of Canada. Thousands of Canadians here for the opener. Team Canada against Finland, the 2018 IIHF World Junior Hockey Championship. That's Carter Hart, starting goalie for Team Canada, has had just a ridiculously great season so far in Everett in the W. There's the captain, Dylan Dubé. He's been hurt for a couple of weeks, but back and ready to go for Canada, taking on a really good Finnish team. Juuso Välimäki, one of 5 NHL first-rounders on the Finnish blue line tonight. Greg Button predicted this as the gold medal matchup, so we get a preview of both early on as we welcome you to the 2018 World Juniors. James Duffy alongside Bob McKenzie and 1995 World Junior gold medalist Jeff O'Neill. No, Canada does not get one of those ease into the tournaments that they've had in past years. This is a tough opening opponent. Yes, Finland did come 9th last year, but that was an aberration. They have 2 gold medals in the last 5 years and an absolutely stacked roster this year. So it has the makings of an absolutely stellar opening game. To get you ready for it, Gord Miller and Ray Ferraro.
Thank you, James. And the scouting report on Team Canada, pretty much unanimous, Ray. When you talk to NHL people and other teams here, they're quick.
They are quick. They move the puck from the back to the front, but their forwards can really explode on the puck. I think we saw that in the first 2 pre-tournament games. But they're going to be challenged today by a Finnish defense. James is talking about a stacked lineup. The Finns have 5 first-rounders on that blue line. They have a couple of second-rounders and a third-rounder. They're not going to run into a better defense than they will see against the Finns this afternoon. So it's going to be the speed and the ability to support when you don't have the puck. Get yourself into a position where you can be the puck receiver, because if you don't, the Finns are too big and they're too mobile, and you'll shut them down. That is a real challenge for Canada today.
Last meeting was in Helsinki in the quarterfinals in 2016, a 6-5 win by the Finns, who have won 2 of the last 3. James?
Talk about that Finnish defense. Maybe Team Canada doesn't have all the big names and first-round draft picks on their D, but they're good.
Ray talked about the speed up front. There's tremendous speed on the blue line. Clegg, Makar, Mete, Timmins. This team has a really good mobile puck-handling D that transitions the puck extremely well. Can they defend? That's what they're going to find out when they go up against Eli Tolvanen and Alexei Heponiemi, the top 2 forwards on the top 2 lines for Finland.
Carter Hart's numbers are spectacular. Can he handle the pressure?
Well, the coach just told Tessa Banon that he's in a good spot right now. I'd say so. 11-1 in his last 12 games with 5 shutouts. We talk about marquee players for Canada. He should be a star for this team going into this tournament.
Remember the semifinals last year he took over. He was absolutely terrific and helped Canada get to that gold medal game last year against the Americans. Let's get to your starting goalies, brought to you by Chevrolet, proud partner of Hockey Canada. Carter Hart's numbers, .961 save percentage in junior hockey in Canada is absolutely ridiculous. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, a draft pick of the Buffalo Sabres, so the folks here will be watching him very carefully as well. Gord mentioned Canada's lost 2 out of 3 to Finland. The Finns have become one of those powers. It used to be maybe 4. It's now a big 5 with Canada, the U.S., Russia, Sweden, and the Finns. You'll watch those 2 next.
The 2018 IIHF World from Buffalo, New York is brought to you by the all-new 2018 Chevrolet Traverse. Always gives 110% or 255 horsepower.
Welcome to Buffalo, day 1 of the 2018 World Junior Hockey Championship, and Canada will take on Finland here at KeyBank Arena. Earlier today, the Czechs beat the Russians, hanging on for a win there. See today's referees from Austria and Russia. Manuel Nikolic from Austria, Artur Skrulev from Russia. And the Finns What to expect from them? In recent years, they have been either brilliant or horrible in this World Junior Championship. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen is one of 15 players who won gold with the Finns at the 2016 Under-18s in Grand Forks, North Dakota. There is Carter Hart having an extraordinary year for Everett of the Western Hockey League, a .961 save percentage, 17 starts. He's allowed 1 or fewer goals in 10 of them. And there is Jussi Ahokas, who took over midway through the tournament last year for the Finns. He guided them to the gold medal in 2016 at the Under-18s in Grand Forks. And Dominic Ducharme back for his second year behind the Canadian bench, the second-year GM and head coach of Drummondville in the Quebec Major Junior League, got in Halifax to a Memorial Cup title back in 2013. And the Finns will start with their top line, centered by Yanni Kuokkanen, the Carolina second-round pick. Up again, Canada's top line, if you want to call it that, centered by Sam Steele. We said to Ducharme, your fourth line was pretty good the other night. He says, oh, really? Which one is that?